Adrian, can you come over here?
We got to get rid of one of these belts, man. He's having a hard time.
Christian Lee becomes the doubleweight champion of ONE FC. He was moving up from lightweight all the way up to welterweight to fight the Russian Abbasov, who was on a 4-fight win streak but unfortunately missed weight. This fight was a grueling fight, which was a battle of willpower. Both fighters ended up very, very exhausted. And the champion, the winner, was the one with the bigger gas tank and the bigger heart. It was quite funny because at the end of the fight, when Christian Lee won the title, he was holding the two belts on either shoulder, and he was actually too heavy for him to carry. That was quite funny. That was how tired he was. Abbasov, in the first round, I believe, drained his gas tank and tried to finish the fight as soon as possible to make a statement after missing weight. He possibly thought that he was too big for Christian Lee to take the power, and he was trying to finish the fight early, probably realizing that he didn't have much of a gas tank. He actually clips Christian Lee in the early of the first round, and Christian, he looked like he was out on his feet, literally, and although he looked like he was out, he was moving back, moving away, staggering. He actually defended all the punches, the onslaught of Abbasov quite well in that state. I guess that's from just hours and hours of grueling training. That's the only way I can explain it. I thought he was going to get finished, to be honest, but he survived, and the ref let him go. I think he made the right decision, right call. And then Lee, in his staggered state, grabs Abbasov in a body lock and drops and takes him down and ends up on top on a full mounted position and ends the round on top. So I would actually give that round to Abbasov. But after this round, in the second, third and fourth round, Abbasov did not have as much aggression as he did in the first round, and his gas tank just really, really dropped. It was quite obvious. His footwork was all over the place. He wasn't moving very well. He wasn't attacking very much. He was still going for the knockout. He still had the power, but he wasn't doing any combinations or doing any clever setups. He was moving back a lot as well. So Christian Lee was the aggressor throughout the rest of the fight and just pushing forward, taking him down, getting on top again, and ground him and dropping some elbows. Abbasov would sweep him off. For some reason, Christian Lee wasn't a strong base. I think he was he wanted to finish too eagerly with his elbows and didn't base up as well as he should have. Or he didn't really go for any submissions either. Christian Lee was moving was very tired as well, but he was getting more relaxed. He was getting the rhythm, getting the timing, and he was a lot bouncy on his feet and looked like to enjoy the fight as it went along. As the fight went on to the fourth round, both fighters were trading shots. They were just standing their ground and hoping to finish each other. Both fighters took a lot of damage. Abbasov took a few hard knees in this round, and then after that, I believe he dropped his guard and he was elbowed hard in the face. And after this elbow, he had an onslaught of other elbows, and he was taken down and mounted again, and took more elbows, and the ref had to call it a stoppage. Well, a great fight, but both fighters, like I said earlier, was exhausted and had to fight through their willpower. I think Abbasov shouldn't have. He should have paced himself and shouldn't have tried to go for the finish so early. Christian Lee, obviously moving up a weight, gaining a lot of weight. Maybe he was not used to the weight, the muscle mass that he gained, so was quite tired throughout the fight. And both fighters had a great chin. What are your thoughts?